Welcome to Fred Achando Analysis, ladies and gentlemen. It is my hope that this video finds you well wherever you are. If you are watching us for the first time, kindly subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell and like our videos. We are setting Kenya to a very dangerous direction. The mood in the country is that of mass action and demonstration, because Kenyans feel that this government is not listening to them, and the only language that they feel the government will listen to is the demonstrations, which is entrenched in our constitution, otherwise known as freedom of picketing. Today is World Consumer Rights Day. World Consumer Rights Day is a day, I was just searching, is a day, it is an annual event that is celebrated on March 15th to raise the awareness about consumer rights and needs. So it fell today. Today's World Consumer Rights Day, and it was being celebrated in Kisumu. So the CEO of the Communications Authority of Kenya, Mr. Ezra Chiloba, who is also a former IEBC CEO, was sent there to go and officiate in that occasion. It is reported that when youths had or got the wind that Chiloba was there and was presiding over that function, they raided that function when Mr. Chiloba was he had just started addressing the media, and Chiloba was forced to flee, and they left behind the catering department, and the youths went there, invaded the kitchen and ate all the food. This is what is reported, that the CA Director General was officiating a high-level roundtable event which marked World Consumer Rights Day at Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Sports Complex. That is what he was doing. Now, youth stormed the catering services and took away all the food, leaving the organizers and guests stranded. This is the video of what happened. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you see what happened today, it tells you that there is a disconnect between the ordinary man and the office of the president. Because especially from the strongholds of Raila Amolo Odinga, these people believe that William Ruto took away their victory. And they have declared that they don't recognize the legitimacy of President William Ruto. And so this was a sign of defiance, because that function was supposed to be a national function, a presidential function, and he is the one who sent Ezra Chiloba. So the youths are telling William Ruto that we don't recognize you. Yesterday, we heard that Raila Amolo Odinga decided to perform a presidential function by declaring 20th as a national holiday. So whatever is happening between Raila and his supporters is to show William Ruto that we don't recognize you. And that is why the youths invaded that function and chased away Ezra Chiloba. Number two, this is an enmity and bitterness between Raila Odinga supporters and the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. Ever since the inception of this commission, a commission that is supposed to be independent, it has never stood its grounds to be independent, as the name suggests. In 2013, 2017, and 2027, this body has conducted elections that are all controversial. They have all ended up in the Supreme Court. In fact, in 2017, the Iron Chief Justice, David Emeritus Maraga, threw away the ruling, the declaration of the IEBC that elections were never done in a free and a verifiable manner. So they are bitter. So when they saw Chiloba, who is a former IEBC CEO, he was actually replaced by Marjan, and you can see the way Marjan carries himself. Chiloba was even worse. Chiloba was this proud Kenyan. In fact, in 2017 elections, he wielded more powers than even Chebukati himself. And so he did some clandestine things that people believe plunged William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta to power. So people are protesting and people are telling them that we don't want this IEBC. In fact, let me tell you, anytime a current or former IEBC official is walking around, you will see the kind of enmity that it attracts among Raila Odinga supporters. And so this bitterness will never end until the day when we will decide to do things in a very transparent manner. And it is really setting Kenya into a very dangerous path. You can see that Chiloba performed his functions, and maybe he aided the administration, the Uhuru and Ruto administration, and they went to power. But today he is still paying the price. Just the same way Chebukati cannot walk into Raila Molo strongholds without being escorted by a very heavy security. He will face the wrath of the people who believe that they woke up very early in the morning, but their votes did not count. So this enmity must be averted, because if we are not careful, we will plunge the nation into political turmoil. Number three, the nation is very hungry and angry. You see, an hungry man is a hungry man. So these youths went there and invaded the catering department. They took away all the food and they ate. They are just sending a message that we are hungry. You removed they're telling Ruto that you removed all the subsidies that were initiated by the former President Uhuru Kenyatta to cushion against this hunger. You keep on promising that you'll bring down the cost of living. You keep on telling us that you'll bring down the cost of the basic commodities. But a day ago, the administration increased the prices of petrol, and you know what that means. When you increase the price of petrol or energy, everything will go up, because all the companies and industries are using energy or diesel or something. The cost of electricity will go up. So they are protesting against the administration, and they are telling them that we are hungry. You could be watching this channel and you are lucky that you can afford 3 meals a day. There are people who cannot afford even 1 million a day, and that is why they went there. And I'll prove to you, anyone who is able to, afford 3 meals in a day will not allow himself to be seen in public scrambling for food. They want to behave in a way, in decorum, so that they are seen to be gentlemen or ladies. If you see the youths who go there and they don't care who is watching them as they scramble for food, I can assure you that these people are hungry and they are sending this message. The last one, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that these people are sending a message that they are ready for 20th of March, when we are expecting the mother of all mass actions, the mother of all the rallies. In Africa, it will be fire, because it is happening in South Africa, it is happening in Tunisia, in Egypt, and in Nigeria. They have all decided that they want to show their anger. Remember, on 20th, it is the United Nations recognized day as World Happiness Day. So it seems that Africa wants to show the whole world that we are not happy, courtesy of leadership that is being coerced on us from the West. So ladies and gentlemen, whatever happened in Kisumu today is a symptom that things are not right. And I have got a problem with people who assume things. Whenever you see signs, it is like you've seen signs of a disease in you and you wait for long. Medics will tell you that there are patients who have been operated just because they saw some signs, but they never visited any medical facility in time so that it could be averted. I can see something here. Waswahili wanasema usipoziba ufa utajenga ukuta. Wakenya tusipochunga tutajenga ukuta. We should be very careful. I don't know what you think, ladies and gentlemen, but this is my take.